الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد. This is the vocabulary for lesson 8, not 7, and it is the third part of the description of the refuted individual. So we have on the wazn of Tefaila, we have Tasallata. Here we have a shadda missing. Please correct this. There's supposed to be a shadda here. Yatasallatu, tasallat, tasallutun. So tasallata, it means to aggress somebody. This can be verbally, physically. It can also mean to attack or raid a place or a city, a fort, etc. So the person doing so, the aggressor, is mutasallitun, and you also have the word salitun. Salitun, it's not used as the aggressor but aggressive, and the expression in the book is salitul lisan. He has a very aggressive tongue, right? Criticizing other people, calling them names, etc. That's called salitul lisan. And then you have the maf'ul, which is mutasallatun. Then on the wazn of fa'ala, you have fakkara, to think. Now here, to think is not in the meaning of an idea, but rather the thinking process. I am thinking about. Yufakkiru fi. Right? He is thinking about something. Fakkara yufakkiru. Fakkir, tafkirun, the thought or the thought process. The person doing so is mufakkirun. Oh, and here was be mufakkarun. Don't know what happened here. Didn't get saved. Remember this mufakkarun, same word as here, but with a fatha on the kaf. Then we have fa'ala again. Jassama, yujassimu, jassim, tajsimun. So this is a word that comes originally from jim, sin, mim, which means al-jismu is the body. Jismul insan, the body of the human being. Al-jismu is also used for an object, right? You will say, for example, an unidentified flying object, on the radar, for example, you will call that, on a jismun. You don't know, is it a plane, is it a bird, is it a helicopter, is it friendly, is it enemy? It's an object in the sky. That you use the word jismun for that. Okay, so what is jassama? As we said, fa'ala, it means ta'diya. You're now making the thulathi meaning onto something else. In other words, you are making something else a body. Tajsimun. So this is something that you will find in the books of Aqidah, and this is one of the topics of divergence between the people of Sunnah and the different sects from the very early generations, is that the people who became negators of the attributes of Allah, Allah says that He is Sami' Basir, that Allah is hearing and seeing. They negate these meanings and they say that, oh, you people of Ahl Sunnah, obviously they don't call you people of Ahl Sunnah, you are mujassima, you are ascribing a body to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and so the action of doing so is tajsimun, and the person doing so is mujassimun. And we will see in the lesson some of the matters that are related to that in perspective of what is mentioned in the book. I will not go into too much detail right here. Then mujassamun is the maf'ul. Af'ala, aqama. You can see here qama, qaf, alif, mim. From qama yaqumu, to stand. So af'ala, as we say, is ta'diya, ta'addi. You're making something else stand. So aqama, for example, aqama al-jidar. He made the wall stand. Either he built the wall or he just straightened it and supported it, like in Surah Al-Kahf. جدارا يريد ينقض فأقامه. Musa put the wall back in its place and supported it. So that's one meaning of aqama. Another meaning from aqama yuqimu, aqim, and the masdar iqamatun. Many of the expats will know this word, people who have made hijrah. Iqamatun is to stay somewhere. And we have the residence visa is called iqamatun. So residence, so iqamatun, it means to reside. So aqama can be used to say reside, right? So the person residing or the person establishing is called muqimun, and the thing which it is done to is muqamun. Then we have fa'ala, we have haraba. You can see the original word ha, ra, and ba, which comes from harbun. Harbun means war. Haraba, the wazn of fa'ala, it means al-musharaka, getting involved or engaging somebody else in the action. So haraba, it means to wage war against something. So yuharibu is the mudari harib, muharabatun and harbun. Muharaba, the fact of waging war, and harbun, the war itself. Now, subhanAllah, there must have something must have happened when I exported the document into PDF, but here should be muharibun, the one waging war, and muharabun, the thing against which war is waged against. Then, fa'ala, hadama, to destroy. It is used usually, like for example, hadam al-bayt, he destroyed the house, right? When a house is torn down, we use the word hadama. Yahdimu, ihdim, hadmun, hadimun, mahdumun. Fa'al maf'ul. Type fa'ala. We have shabbaha. So again, the thulathi sheen baha, which is from shibhun, resemblance. Shabbaha, to make something resemble something else. Shabbaha yushabbihu, and you have tashbihun, which once again goes back to matters of aqidah, when these people accuse Ahl Sunnah of making Allah resemble His creation. So they are accusing Ahl Sunnah of being mushabbihun, meaning the one doing the action of shabbaha yushabbihu, and mushabbahun is the maf'ul. Then on the opposite side of the spectrum of shabbaha, we have on the wazn of fa'ala, attala. So atala, you can see the three letters ayn, ta, and lam, which comes from atala. Al-atal is something breaking down, stop functioning, right? So al-utla is used for the holiday, meaning it's the time where there is no work. So the people who negate the attributes and actions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are called mu'attila, because they are kind of removing or removing the actions or removing the function of the meanings. Attalallahu an af'alihi. They have removed the actions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right, meaning wise, of course. Then here, I don't know, supposed to be a ta. Yu'attilu. Okay, the fa is too much. It's supposed to be a dhamma instead of a fa. Please correct this. Attil, ta'tilun. You have come across this word in books of Aqidah as well. And mu'attilun and mu'attalun. Alright. Forward. Fa'ala. Samma yusammi. So, this comes originally from the word ism, the name. Samma is to name something. For example, Samma waladahu Muhammadan. He called his son Muhammad. Yusammi, sammi, tasmiyatun. The fact of giving a name to something. Musammin, which is a ism manquz, which is originally musammi. And musamma, the thing which is given a name. Finally, fa'ala, ja'ala, very common word in Arabic. It's to make or to put. Ja'ala yaj'alu, or even to start something. Ja'ala yaktub, he started writing, right? Or in the Quran, أَجَعَلَ الْآلِهَةَ إِلَهًا وَاحِدًا, has he made all the gods into one God? أَجَعَلَ الْآلِهَةَ, has he made the gods into one God? Right? Or, for example, if you are, let's say in a school, and you assign a student to a certain class, you will say جعله في هذا الفصل. He put him in this class. So we have جعل, جاعل and مجعول. All these words here are very rarely used. That's it for this lesson. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.